Hello there, Libra. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of June 27th through July 3rd. What you guys have coming up for Monday is you have the Emperor. The Emperor, is this you or is this somebody you're dealing with? This is you. And so I feel like on Monday you are really in control of things. And I feel like you may even be taking back control of some things that you had kind of let other people run for a while. I'm just feeling like you felt the need to take back over control. This might be like if you had let other people control some rental properties that you had, you might realize they're not really handling this the way I want this handled or with the type of integrity I would like. And so you may be going ahead and taking back control of something like that. Or it could be something, you know, much littler or much grander on the scheme of things. But it just feels to me like there's something that you had been letting somebody else handle, and you're at the point now where you're like, you know what, I think I can do a good job with that. In fact, I think maybe I can do a better job with that than what they've been doing. And so you're just taking that control back over. Now, let's see. On Tuesday, Libras, you have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups to me just tells me that this talks about happy relationships, happy family life, feeling satisfied in general with the way that your life is going, and especially when it comes to relationships that are in your life. This can talk about taking a relationship from one phase to the next phase. So maybe if you've been dating somebody, this could be stepping it up to a more committed relationship. But definitely it just talks about emotional happiness, and it does talk about the end of one cycle, so the beginning of the next cycle, and whatever that is that's bringing you that emotional happiness. So on Wednesday, what we have coming up, for some of you, this is falling in love. This is the Eight of Clubs. Eight of Clubs talks about things moving quickly, and in an inspired way. So, like I said, for some, this is going to be falling in love. For others of you, though, it has a completely different meaning. And this just means things are going quickly around you, and you are staying on your toes to keep up with everything that's happening, because it is happening so quickly. I don't feel like you're necessarily the instigator of everything that's happening so fast around you, but you are involved in quite a bit of it, and so that's why you're having to really stay on your toes to keep up with what's going on with, feels like several different situations that day on Wednesday. All right, so let's look at Thursday for Libra. What a great card. You have the Star card. Now, I love the Star card. The Star card to me talks about not only being in touch with the physical realities that are manifest around us, but also being in touch with sacred spirit, being in touch with source energy, and having that blend of them. So there's this nice being in touch with reality, but also being in touch with the potential that now holds that we can carry into the future. So it's a really, really, really good card. I feel like also when I see this card many times, the people I'm seeing the card for, so you Libras are going to be feeling a much more clear sense of purpose. And I like to say the way that that manifests is it makes decision making much easier for us when we have a much more clear sense of purpose. When we know what we want to get accomplished, it's easier for us to decide where we want to spend our time, where we want to spend our energy. If we want to get something accomplished that is important to us, and we get an invitation to something that in no way supports accomplishing this thing whatsoever. In fact, maybe it even sort of detracts from what we want to accomplish. It's really easy for us to say, you know what, I think I'm going to pass on that. Thank you very much for thinking of me. And then when you get an invitation that helps you to learn something or helps you to do something that does support what you know you're here to do, then it's very easy to say, yes, I'm jumping on that. Thank you so much. So it just makes decision making so much easier whenever you're more familiar with what your purpose is, at least your purpose for right now, even if not your whole life purpose. Anyway, that Star card is a really good card, makes decision making much easier. Just shows you're in a really good place mentally and emotionally. You're very aware, you're very much in touch of what's going on and what all the potential is around you with what's going on right now. Moving on to Friday. Friday, you have the Queen of Cups in reverse. This is somebody that you're going to be interacting with on Friday, Libra. Queen of Cups in reverse is somebody who is pouring her emotion out. Now, it doesn't have to be a male, although when I see the court cards, I generally say him or her and kind of go along with the gender of the court cards. However, I don't look at gender with court cards generally at all. I really am just looking at the personality. This could be a female. It also could be a very effeminate male as well. So this is somebody, though, who is pouring out her feelings, and when she's pouring them out, it's not like she's pouring out her feelings and demanding anything or trying to manipulate anybody by pouring out her feelings, but she's pouring out her feelings because she feels really helpless, is the sense that I'm getting. And she hasn't had any other way or means or opportunity to express her feelings, and it's just kind of bubbling up. I think that whenever you run into this person, they are going to be definitely crying. Definitely crying. They may be very angry at somebody in their lives. For a few of you, that's going to be you, but not most of you, Libras. It's going to be somebody else. And they're just going to be venting. They're going to feel safe enough to vent with you there to witness. And, yeah, just you're going to be dealing with somebody's really emotional outburst on Friday. Saturday, you have the Justice card coming up in reverse. What I'm getting off of this card for you, Libras, is that there's some kind of decision that you have to make, some kind of sort of a ruling you have to pass down. You have to decide about something that happened within your household or within your workplace between two people or two groups of people, and you are the lucky person that gets to be the referee and sort it all out and figure out, you know, who did good and who did bad. And I feel like you are just totally procrastinating on this decision on Saturday. You're just like, you know, I don't even want to deal with this, is the feeling that I'm getting off of this card. Now, on Sunday, you guys have the Page of Clubs coming up in reverse. The Page of Clubs in reverse is just getting a message, and for most of you, I'm hearing that this is a reminder, so it's not something you don't already know, but just getting some kind of reminder that there's some kind of chore that has to be done, something that doesn't make you feel very inspired or creative or happy, and yet it does need to be done. And so this is a reminder that, you know what, this still has to happen. This could be coming in the form of a nagging wife or husband, but I really feel like for most of you, you're going to be getting a letter or an email about whatever this is that still needs to be done, this chore type thing that you're not so thrilled about having to do. Okay, Libras, that's your week. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out, liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Also, those of you who have tipped, like, wow, that always blows me away when somebody tips the channel, and it's so awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of your support. Everyone have a fantastic week, and I'll see you back here the next time. Peace out.